This is Hilary from Acquafortis Astrology, and this video we are going to talk about Jupiter strenuous climb through the land of Capricorn through the lens of traditional astrology. The transcript of this video, you can find it on my new website, that is www.acquafortisastrology.com. Acquafortis is with a C, A-C-Q. You find the details in the description of this video below. Now, let's start by the dates of this transit. Jupiter will enter the house of Capricorn on the 2nd of December 2019 at 1920 UTC+1. And it will still stay there till the 19th of December 2020. Jupiter in the land of Saturn is not a very happy planet. Why? Because Jupiter and Saturn look at life from a very different angle. Jupiter wants first and foremost the alignment to one purpose. Then, from that center point, grow into the world through hope, enthusiasm, and generosity. Saturn, however, wants us to first and foremost honor the limitations, accept stark reality, and only from that center point slowly grow our roots and make the best of our own circumstances. It is a bit like having an optimist and a pessimist point of view. Jupiter is the optimist, saying, I can dream it, so I can do it. Saturn is the pessimist, saying, okay, things aren't going to change here. What can I do with what I have? So you can imagine Jupiter living in Saturn's house is like having an optimist staying in the house of a pessimist. Jupiter will need to go against a lot of resistance, so he may obtain something tangible. The house of Capricorn is the expression of Saturn in the most tangible of elements, Earth. Although Capricorn is introspective in nature and it tends for preservation and conservation, it is, however, an energy that has a great momentum of action. Capricorn's way of going about things is something like this. Okay, I'm here. This is reality. Let me survey it, take stock of what I have around me. And then starts the methodical mapping of the terrain. The surroundings are understood so intimately that the natural limits, boundaries, and crevices become building blocks to use to one's own advantage. Capricorn is know the rules and make them work for you. Now, Jupiter and Capricorn will need some time to adjust. Initially, it will be like a shock to Jupiter's system, and everything seems to fall apart. Jupiter will feel imprisoned by Saturn's dry and cold view of life. The risk is that Jupiter will think that the physical reality, that life and death, is all that he has. That truth lies in the accumulation of wealth, of power, and authority. Faith is not anymore something that grows from inner coherence, but something to be placed in outside material structures. This in itself is a very hard challenge. Not an impossible one, but a very hard one. However, it becomes even harder if we consider that Jupiter's journey through Capricorn in 2019 and 2020 is not a solo one. He will be sharing the house of Capricorn for quite some time with the demolition team of Saturn, Pluto, and the lunar nodes. The challenge for Jupiter is not to be trapped in power dynamics, becomes even and even a greater one. The truth and its manipulation for what is passed as greater good can become a very widespread issue during this transit. The risk is that laws of the land will be used to limit inconvenient truth, and earth wisdom thwarted to dominate and suppress. However, he is still Jupiter, the bringer of hope and the revealer of our own inner truth. Jupiter by nature is moderate and temperate. To the dry and cold lands of Capricorn, he will bring warmth and comfort in the form of benevolence and mercy. He will remind us that in the midst of great turbulence and trouble, Somewhere deep inside ourselves, there is an inner voice that calls us to a higher path of spiritual, moral, emotional, and material coherence. Jupiter will bring to the land of Capricorn the opportunity to right what has been wronged. However, this will not happen without our intervention, our hard work. Wherever Jupiter is walking in our charts, we are called to bring together what seems incongruous at first sight. Instead of cold pragmatism, Jupiter asks for mercy. Instead of brutal power, Jupiter asks for benevolence. The magic that Jupiter works in Capricorn, and in the part of our lives that it represents, lies in finding a workable and necessary balance between darkness and light. He asks for faith in a very, very tangible form. Asks for coherence not in theory, but in facts. Jupiter in Capricorn asks us to be of this world, however, knowing that there is much more to this world than the human eye can ever see, and our brains can ever conceive. Jupiter in Capricorn asks for faith, but not looking up there, but looking and acting down here. And this is not going to be easy, because Jupiter not only has to go against certain pessimism, but also against Pluto manipulation and the distortion field created by the lunar node. This is not an easy passage. It will take all our efforts to keep going and have faith, whilst facing very tough challenges. And perhaps that is Jupiter in Capricorn quintessential magic, to forge virtue out of dire necessity. Because if anything good is going to be done during this period, will require us not only to believe in something, but also prove it with solid, tangible facts against all odds. Should you need any guidance on how to navigate these energies, I'm available for private consultations. Just pop on my website, a new website, and shoot me a message. Before you go, let me know what you think, thumbs up and share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now, and good luck.